Julia, from your years covering the company, have you ever gotten the sense that people churn, people actually leave because of individual pieces of content? And then Chappelle did say in the special, this is the last time he's going to talk about this stuff. So I wonder, as Sarandos is trying to build this comedy franchise in part around Chappelle, is that a good sign for them that from here, maybe it'll be smoother sailing?
Well, John, look, there are multiple questions packed in there. I think that Netflix has talked about how particular titles, whether it's a series or movie, do get people to sign on. The rule with streaming services, and this is sort of commonly held belief, is that new titles, big high-profile titles, get people to join, and then they stick around to watch the library. They stick around to watch Friends or Seinfeld or stuff where there's a really deep library of older shows. Now, so I don't think we've heard anything about how people leave because of a certain piece of content. I think the question is with Chappelle is, this is the last in his series that he is committed to already doing for Netflix. So he said this was the last time he was going to talk about this because his run doing these sort of pricey specials for Netflix was over, not because this was his choice to make this the last one, but that was sort of part of the contractual deal with Netflix. So I think that Netflix has a wide range of different types of comedians on the platform, and I think no service would want to be too reliant on just one particular comedian.
Hey, Nat, I'm much more interested in the Squid Game phenomenon, and I know the B of A trading desk this morning mentions your coverage. They talk about the fact that it's been a disappointment around earnings for really a couple of years, I think 10 of the last 13 quarters, as subs are always a big question mark going in, but that somehow Squid Game is a new differentiated skill in which they can take a show from a foreign country and have it be a phenomenon all around the world. Do you think there's a stair-step function there?
Well, I think that's the real key of Squid Games here, is that we know it didn't cost very much relative to other shows. And one of the things Netflix has said for a long time is that they could democratize the production of content around the world. One of the reasons Hollywood had won for years in its production, the quality of content, was really the production values and the expense paid for Hollywood content. Now you're getting that level of production values everywhere else in the world. So if you could create shows from all over the world with actors that people have never heard of, but still love the content, and directors that they haven't seen before, and even in languages that they don't know, that's a huge advantage, because now you could potentially lower the whole cost of creating great content. As you see with Squid Games, it looks as one of the most popular shows that Netflix has ever produced at a fraction of the cost of a Stranger Games series.
Yeah, but is it repeatable? It's like the anti-Disney. It's nice when it works, but is it repeatable?
If I was Dwayne Johnson or Gal Gadot or Ryan Reynolds right now, I wouldn't be so worried that I'm going to see my salary collapse because someone could be creating content out of Malaysia that beats my Red Notice coming out. But it is something to be concerned about.
Something to be concerned about, for sure. We got to leave it there.
And something to be excited about for Netflix.
Nat, Julia, thank you.